Hello, my lovely Sagittariuses. How are you? How are you really? So before I dive into your reading, yes, I already have some cards pulled out, okay? Because I actually was recording with music in my background, but my computer, it just died on me. I think the charger has a shortage in it. But anyways, um, the energy that I was feeling before the camera turned on and before I started to actually pull you guys' cards is the energy of just feeling like overwhelmed or like your energy is really heavy. Okay, so if you're needing a time away or if you're needing a break, I would just really advise that. Okay, because if you're overdoing it or overextending yourself either in your relationship, your marriage, on your job, or your career, that leads to a burnout. Okay, and most people wonder where burnouts come from. It comes from you overexerting yourself, okay? So if you're needing time away or if you're needing to go into nature, just know that I fully support you, okay? And it's really important that you take that time, Sagittarius, okay? But one of the first cards that we pull for you is the Devil card, okay? We also have the Three of Wands. We have the Six of Swords in reverse. And we also have the Five of Wands, okay? So for some of you, what I'm getting here is that you may feel overwhelmed by the people around you, okay? There could be a lot of arguing going on. For some of you, a lot of competition, okay? Just not really seeing eye to eye, feeling like people are working against you, okay? And it's like you're wanting to get away from it, but with the Six of Swords in reverse, it's like you kind of feel, I guess you could say like obligated in some type of way. For some of you, it's like you feel addicted to the situation, like you have a hard time moving forward. But for some of you, you may actually feel obligated to stay, okay? So this actually could be like, my daughter's loud, so just, you'll have to excuse them. But you could actually feel like, if this is like a family dynamic, okay, you may argue with a relative a lot, okay, and it's just like you want to like move on or get away from these people, but it's just like you may live with these people, so it's just like, how am I supposed to get away from these people and I live with them, okay? Alright, so I'm going to see what else we have for you, Sagittarius, okay? But for some of you, it's like you feel like it's hard to move on from these people or from this person. And for others of you, it's almost as if you kind of feel like you have to stay there, okay? This could even be like a work dynamic where you argue with your coworkers a lot, but you're just like, look, I got to stay here and make my money. So, you may be sucking it up for the team or something like that, okay? So I'm going to see what else we have here, okay? That's why, like, when it comes to, like, career-wise, that's why I've always told myself that I want to be my own boss and be an entrepreneur to where the people around me, if I don't want them around me, I can just fire them, okay? To where I don't have to deal with anybody, okay? When me being my own boss is just me. When I need help, that's when I can hire somebody, Because something I found is our relationships, they directly affect our finances. They directly affect everything that we do, okay? So if you're like on a job and the coworkers there, like they're teasing you or making you feel like the outcast, things of that nature, and if your boss doesn't really recognize you, it does mess with your work performance. A lot of people, they may not admit that, but that's the truth. The environment that you in is not supportive. It does actually affect your performance, okay? And honestly, with this Three of Wands, Sagittarius, you see how she's on the coast and she has that fire burning and she's like looking out. For some of you, it's like you're trying to hold back restraint and hold back your anger from these people. It's like you're looking at them from afar like, I have so much to say to you, but I'm just going to keep my distance, okay, and deal with you from a lone spoon, okay? because I'm not gonna argue with you, okay? You may have actually already argued with these people, and that may be why you're wanting to move forward or why you're just keeping your distance, okay? But with the Six of Swords in reverse, it's letting me know that you may kind of feel stuck where you are, okay? So why the Six of Swords in reverse, okay? Okay, too many cards. Okay, why the Six of Swords in reverse? Y'all should check out the movie Encanto. You know it. That's a really good movie, you know. For some of you Sagittarius, you may feel like there's a lot of competition, okay? And you're not really wanting to be a part of that, but you kind of still feel drawn to that situation, okay? Maybe it's a person, okay, a love relationship. Maybe it's a person that you're wanting, but there may be either a lot of conflict, a lot of arguing, or a lot of competition around this person. And it's like you kind of feel like you have to look at this person from afar, like, I love you a lot, I have a lot of passion for you, but I'm going to just stay over here, you know, because it's too many people that want you. It's too many people that you're dealing with, okay? Something like that, okay? So why the Six of Swords in reverse, okay? Why the Six of Swords in reverse, okay? Why are we feeling stuck to this situation? Okay, we have the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. With this King of Pentacles in reverse, Sagittarius, for some of you, it's almost as if you're staying in a dynamic, because if you were to move forward, you feel like you would miss out on like resources or something like that, okay? So if you're on a job per se and you're making like a lot of money, if it's allowing you to afford your living and things of that nature, you may be staying in this dynamic because, I mean, that's how you afford your way of living, okay? But it's a lot of conflict and you want to get away, but it's like, you know, it has a lot of benefits on this job or something like that, okay? With this Ace of Wands, it's just like, you know, for some of you, it's like you're trying your hardest to hold your composure and watch your thoughts and trying your hardest to make this work or stay, okay? But with this Devil card right here, it's like this situation causes you like a lot of stress, okay? And, you know, it's just like, we have this Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck here in reverse, okay? So it's like you're really holding your composure here, Sagittarius. You're basically internalizing how you feel, and you're not really saying what it is that you want to say to these people or to this person, okay? And with this King of Pentacles in reverse, Sagittarius, it's almost as if I don't know, like if this is a relationship, Sagittarius, or a marriage, you and your spouse, y'all may actually have possessions and stuff together, okay, or a joint bank account. And it's just like, if I separate from this person just because we're arguing, I may feel like I'll lose a lot of my money. For some of you, you may actually want a divorce from this person, but y'all's finances may be so tied together that you feel like you would actually lose a lot of your money in the process to actually walk away. So it looks like for some of you, you're tolerating this as best as you can, okay? And it's like you're trying to make it work. You're trying to put aside how you feel, Sagittarius, but, I mean, is that helping you, you know? Or if this is a relationship or something, or where maybe y'all are not married, okay? It's just like, you feel like maybe if you were to walk away, that with this King of Pentacles, I'm gonna pull another card, okay? Why is this King of Pentacles right here in reverse? Okay? If you're dealing with a person that you feel there's like a lot of competition there, okay? For some of you, it's like it's almost as if you feel like you're dealing with it because you feel like you would miss out on something really big with this person, okay? I don't know why I'm getting that, but for some of you Sagittarius, you could be dealing with somebody who, or have your eyes on somebody who they may get a lot of attention, okay? Or there's like multiple people fighting around them, and it's like you may view this person as like a treasure or something, and if you say how you feel and actually cut this person off, you may feel like you'll miss that golden opportunity or something like that, okay? Please only take it as it resonates. I'm literally just saying whatever comes to me, okay? So I'm going to see what else we have, Sagittarius, okay? But on this job and this relationship and this marriage, are you actually happy, or are you tolerating this because of the benefits that come along with it? Okay, are you tolerating it because, you know, is this your sense of security? Is this your sense of comfort? Is this person your sense of, okay? I don't know why, but the song by Robin Thicke, Lost Without You, it just came to my mind, okay? Do you feel like you will be lost without this person? Okay? Especially if this is a person who you're having a fight amongst other people for them, for their attention and things of that nature. Just like, you know, just what's the more healthiest route for you to take here, Sagittarius, okay? I'm going to pull some more cards, okay? But it really looks like y'all are keeping y'all's composure, okay? Really keeping y'all's composure here. Looks like this job, it may offer some really nice benefits. You may get paid a lot, but there's just a lot of conflict there. That's like the only thing that's keeping you there. But it's like, what's more important, your well-being, your mental health, and your happiness, or the benefits, or the money, or, you know, whatever prized possession, okay? My daughter is pooping, so if y'all hear her squealing, that's what that sound is, okay? But Sagittarius, it's like you see a lot of value on this job, or you see a lot of value in this person, so that's why you're staying, okay? That's why you're still fighting for this. Okay, what else do we have for Sagittarius? That High Priestess card tried to come out, okay? So y'all listen to y'all's intuition, okay? Listen to your intuition. Alright. Alright, what else do we have for Sagittarius? And Five of Swords tried to come out too, okay? So it's a lot of conflict here, a lot of adversity, a lot of, okay? The energy that I was telling y'all about at the beginning of the video is here, okay? That's a lot to have to put up with for one person or for one job to do this, okay? It's like you're trying your best to tolerate this situation or this person, okay? You're trying your best, because it's like you don't want to miss out on something here, Sagittarius. So it's like you're willing to go through the fire. You're willing to go through the heat, okay? So it's like you're trying your hardest not to miss out, okay? You don't want to miss out on it, okay? So it's like you're putting yourself through the fire, literally, for this person or for this job, okay? It's like you don't want to miss out on the benefits of this job or the money, okay? With this person, you don't want to miss out on them because you see a lot of value there, okay? You see a lot of value there. Alright, so what else do we have for Sagittarius? Actually, y'all's readings, y'all actually had 2 other readings just like this, okay? So y'all just like literally, like y'all's energy is really strong. Like y'all just don't give up, okay? We have the 5 of Pentacles, okay? So you could be dealing with an earth sign. You could be dealing with a fire sign like yourself, okay? What else? You could be dealing with an air sign, okay? We don't have any water on the table, okay? So yeah, it's like you're fighting for this, okay? So we have here the Justice card, okay? So it's like you feel like in due time it'll balance itself out, okay? So like on this job, if there is a lot of conflict, it's like you know that in due time, these people who are like starting arguments with you or being petty, it's like you know like they'll get theirs, okay? and you're not really worried about it, you know. So that may be why you're keeping your cool. That may be why you're keeping your cool, because you know that it's gonna balance itself out here, okay? And if this relationship or marriage, you know, if there's like a lot of conflict or competition, things of that nature with this justice card, it's like in a way you, if it's conflict involved, it's like you know in due time it'll balance itself out, okay? But if there's competition with this justice card, Sagittarius, it's almost just in a way you feel like the effort that you're putting in, or the time that you're willing to invest, or how much you're willing to sacrifice and put up with, you feel like it'll actually pay off, okay? So, you know, like if there is like a lot of competition around this person, you see that because you're consistent or because you're not giving up, you know that eventually, you know, this person will choose you, or eventually they will, you know, get rid of the other competition, or eventually you will win, okay? So overall, Sagittarius, what I'm saying here is that y'all's confidence is actually up pretty high, okay? The confidence is there, okay? And y'all are not giving up, okay? And, you know, I actually think that's pretty good. It's like you have the mentality that if I put up with this much, surely it'll pay off in the end, okay? And, you know, the thing about it, is it really going to pay off, okay? The argument that you're going through on your job, is it really going to go away with time? Are you not saying anything? Is it really going to just disappear? This person has a lot of competition away around them, okay? If you're investing a lot of time and stuff, is it really going to turn out how you want it to? With this Two of Swords, it's almost as if half of you is like, well, if I stay consistent, if I just don't worry about it, if I don't make a big deal, the problems will go away, you know, or I will prevail in this situation. It's like another half of you is just like, will I really though? Okay? Like on this job, if there's like a lot of competition or arguing, okay, it's like you're holding your composure, okay, because the benefits are good, the money is good, and you're thinking to yourself like, you know, in due time, you know, the argument should go away. In due time, the competition should go away. But will it though? Or is it going to stay like that for the rest of the time that you're there? Okay, or if there's a relationship or marriage, or if there's conflict or, you know, competition, is it going to balance itself out, Sagittarius? Or are you going to have to speak your mind? And if this person has a lot of people around them that you're competing for, in due time, because you're consistent, is this person going to choose you, or, you know, is it going to continue to be here? So it's like, it's kind of like a game of gamble here, Sagittarius, okay? And it's like, you know that, okay? And it's kind of like playing with fire and then just thinking that, okay, well, if I get used to the heat, surely it won't burn me after a while, okay? But yeah, it's like half of you knows that this will play out, like half of you is very confident about this situation, you know, that it'll even itself out, and the other half of you is just like, is it really, or is it worth me still trying to stay here? Is it worth me still trying to fight for this? Is it still worth, you know, is it worth it? Okay, half of you feel like it is worth it and you're willing to give your all and really fight for this, and another half is just like, is this going to really pay off, or am I really going to get my way, or am I really going to, you know, is the work environment really going to smooth itself out? Is it worth me staying here and putting up with this? Or this person, if it's arguing or competition, is this going to subside, or is this worth, you know, fighting for, okay? So, yeah, with the Five of Swords, you may actually be in conflict with yourself about this, Sagittarius, okay? You could very well just be a conflict with yourself if it's not other people, because it's like you want to know if something is worth all that you are investing, or if it's not. You know, because on your job, it's like the benefits are pretty good, the pay is pretty good, but is it worth how much I'm going through? Is it worth these arguments with my coworkers? Is it worth feeling unsafe in my work environment? Is it worth me feeling isolated because nobody really wants to be my friend here because they all view me as competition. Like, is it worth the drama, basically? Or this person that I'm with or interested in or married to, is it worth the drama? Okay? So, whew, that is a pretty tough call, Sagittarius, okay? And it's like only you can decide that. That's why this High Priestess card was trying to pop out for you guys, okay? You would really have to use your intuition here, okay? You would really have to use your own discretion here, okay? And own discernment, okay? But whatever it is, you really do value it, Sagittarius, okay? This job, it looks like you value it. This career path, it really looks like you value it, because with this King of Pentacles in reverse, it's almost as if in a way, Sagittarius, you feel like you would lose something very big and important if you were to walk away from this job or walk away from this person completely. That may be why you're tolerating as much as you're tolerating, okay? Yeah, you'll feel like, you know, missing out, walking away, you feel like you would really be missing out on something here, okay? And it's like you want to avoid that, but you also want to avoid this conflict, the drama, the competition, the annoyance. It's like you want to get rid of all of this, but what keeps you here is like this end goal, or this, like a promised land, okay? And it's just, you see the worth, you see the value on this job, you see how beneficial it is to you, you see that it's an asset, you see that it adds, you know, value to your life, so that's what's keeping you there, you know. For this person, you see their value, that's why you don't want to give up just yet, but it's just like, you know, yeah, this person is worth it, but like, should I have to go through all of this? Okay, y'all had a reading just like this 2 other times, okay? So I'm saying that there's something really heavy that y'all are weighing up, Sagittarius, okay? Is this job or is this person worth it, okay? Well, really, you do know it is, but it's like, should I have to do all of this for this job or for this person? Like, yeah, it's worth it. Yes, it's very valuable. Yes, this person is worth it. Yes, this person is very valuable. But should I really have to go through all of this just to obtain this job, or just to obtain this promotion, or this person, or this marriage? Like, should I really have to go through all of this? Okay? So, I'm going to see what else we have here, Sagittarius, okay? Yeah, y'all had a reading literally just like this 2 other times, okay? So, this is literally like y'all's 3rd reading. You know, they normally say 3 times is a charm, okay? So, y'all may actually make y'all's mind up in this reading, okay? You may actually come to a conclusion in this one, okay? Yes, this job is worth it. Yes, this person is worth it. But should I have to go through all of this? Okay. Here we have the 9 of Swords. Okay. So I'm saying that this decision is really weighing heavy on you, Sagittarius. It's really weighing very heavily on you, okay? Y'all could be losing sleep at nighttime, just thinking to yourself, like, should I continue to try? Should I continue to keep going? Should I continue to stay? Or should I just cut my losses? You know, I don't want to, of course, but I also don't want to have to keep going through all of this, okay? I don't want to have to keep competing for this job. I don't want to have to keep getting in arguments with people. I don't want to keep having to compete for this person. I don't want to keep butting heads with this person. This person means a lot to me. This job means a lot to me. But, you know, I'm willing to fight for it, but should I have to do all of this? Okay? Should I have to get down and dirty for this? I'm willing to, but is it going to pay off, basically? Okay? Like, I'm willing to give my all. I'm willing to fight for this. I'm willing to compete for it. But in the end, is it going to be a victory? In the end, am I going to actually win this person over? In the end, is this job going to be worth it? In the end, am I going to get this promotion? Okay? But yeah, Sagittarius, I can tell that this is weighing really heavy on y'all, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Swords, okay? So, what's the secret? I know earlier I saw the Queen of Swords in reverse, okay? So a lot of you could be holding back how you feel, okay? You could be holding that back, okay? Because it's like in a way you don't want to mess up something. It's like, should I express myself or should I just keep cool and just observe and watch how things will play out, you know? Because maybe it'll get better, you know? But yeah, so the only secret I can think of, Sagittarius, is the fact that you guys may actually not be letting your boss know about the conflict or letting these people know like how you genuinely feel, because it's like in a way it's just like, should I say something or should I just let it work itself out? You know, if I say something, is it either going to fix anything or is it going to make it worse? Okay, because I don't want to ruin, you know, a good opportunity. Okay, I don't want to argue with the person I'm with because I value this person. I don't want to lose this person, but I also don't like all the arguing and all the competition. So, like, should I say something or no? You know, and if I do say something, am I going to miss out on this opportunity? You know, and should I, it's like you just have so many questions, Sagittarius. You have so many questions. Because you see this job or this person worth it. You actually see them worth it. Ooh. It's like you see them worth it, but it's just like, is it going to turn out in my favor? Am I going to get justice in this situation? Is it going to be a victory or no? Like, or should I cut my losses? Like, if it's not going to be a victory, if I'm not going to get that promotion, if the argument is not going to stop, if the competition is not going to go away, like, I can just give up right now. It's going to hurt because I don't want to, but, you know, it's like you just have so many questions here, Sagittarius. Okay? So many questions. Okay? Now we have the World card here. Okay? So that could be another thing that you're contemplating. Like, should I just go into another job, go into a different career path, work with a different business partner, get with somebody else in this marriage? Like, what should I do? You know? Should I stay and keep tolerating this? Because this job and this person, it is worth it. You know? Or should I just cut my losses and move forward? Okay? But it's like you don't know for sure if you should move forward or not because you don't know if it's going to work out or not. So it's like what's holding you here is the fact that it might work out. Okay? That's what's keeping you here. It's like the argument, it might stop. The competition, it might go away. Like it's like your hopes is what's keeping you here. Okay? That's what's keeping you here, Sagittarius. Your hopes. Your hopes that it'll be a victory. Your hopes that this person will choose you. Your hopes that the conflict will go away. Your hopes that this person will get on the same page as you. Your hopes that the argument will stop. Your hopes that you'll get that promotion. It's your hopes that's keeping you here. Okay? And, you know, we have here the Queen of Wands, okay? So it's like, well, it's actually in reverse, okay? So it's like you're not really moving as you want to just yet, okay? Which is obvious, okay? Because you're not really, if you're married to this person, you may not really be on the best of terms with this person as you want to be. Or if you're in a relationship, you know, you may not be on the best of terms with them. Or if you're eyeballing a person, there may be a lot of competition or conflict to where, you know, you're just not really in that harmony that you would like to be with this person, okay? Or on this job, just things are not really going as smooth as you want it to, you know? And it's like your vision of it playing out a good way, your vision of victory is what's keeping you here, okay? So Sagittarius, my question to you is, are you looking at this situation from a realistic point of view? Or are you looking at it from a point of view of what you are expecting in the end? Okay? So right here we have the Two of Cups in reverse. Okay? And we have the Magician card in reverse. And yeah, the Page of Cups. Okay? So like I said, are you actually seeing this for what it is, Sagittarius? Or are you going based off of what you would like for it to be, or how you would like for it to be? Okay? So if you're wanting this relationship to smoothing itself out and be in perfect harmony? Is that what's keeping you here? Is the relationship itself for this person keeping you here? Okay? Because I know you see the value here. You see it at its highest potential. You see this working out. You see yourself getting that promotion. But it's like, are you basically committed to the future outcome? Or are you committed to actually seeing it for what it really is right now? Okay? And we have the Two of Pentacles, okay? So you just have to balance that situation out, Sagittarius, okay? It's good that you see the potential. It's good that you see how this can play out. But the thing is that how it's going to actually play out, okay? Because with this Ace of Wands, Sagittarius, you're visioning the perfect outcome. And it's like your desire for that perfect outcome is what's keeping you here. So it's almost as if you're, it's like what's keeping you here is the potential. What's keeping you here is your hope, your desires, your dreams, your passion for this job or for this person. Okay? But it's like you have to keep a grounded focus, which is to actually look at this job environment and the person you're with for who they truly are, for what it truly is. You know, but it looks like right now in your relationship or marriage, there's argument, there's conflict, competition possibly, okay? And with this Two of Cups in reverse, okay, you could be dealing with somebody who's non-committal, and it's just like in your mind, maybe one day, you know, or with due time, this person will commit. In due time, the argument will go away, okay? But that's in due time, Sagittarius. And who's to say that it will actually go away? Who's to say that it will actually turn out right, you know? And it's like you're already thinking it to yourself. That's why you have your Two of Swords here, okay? You have your doubts, okay? It's like you're telling yourself, it'll get better, you know? But it's like another half of you is like, well, what if it doesn't? Okay? And that's coming from a realistic point of view, Sagittarius. It's not being pessimistic, you know, or raining on your parade. It's just you have to keep a very grounded focus here, okay, between what it is that you're desiring and what it truly is, you know, which is the truth of the matter is there's a lot of conflict around you or competition, okay? And you would like for there to be harmony. You would like for there to be peace, but right now it's not. So because it's not, are you going to stay and fight for this, or are you going to, okay, with this Three of Wands, this actually speaks of travel. Maybe if you take like a break or something, things of that nature, so you can at least, you know, confront your many thoughts and actually make a firm decision, okay, because this is y'all's third reading like this, okay, so I can tell that this, for a long period of time, I've been doing tarot for what, 3-4 months, okay, so for the past 3-4 months, you've been weighing down on this decision, okay? This job, this person is worth it. And I am willing to fight for this. I am willing to put aside how I feel. I am willing to go through the fire for this. But am I going to actually, you know, is it going to turn out the way that I imagine it turning out? Okay? And Sagittarius, I would just hate for y'all to stay in a situation because of the possibility of what it could become. It's almost as if you're committed to the potential, or if you've invested in a stock. It's like right now, you know, the other stocks, they may be doing a whole lot better, and this one, it may seem to be going down, and it's like in your mind, it's like, I know that this stock will shoot up one day, but it's just like, is it going to really, you know? And is it worth you putting this much time into it, basically, or putting this much money into it, okay? So, yeah, the battle between the future and the present, okay? You just have to balance it out. It's like a battle between what it is versus what it could be, or the battle between the present and the future, okay? You can't put too much emphasis on the future, okay, because that actually leads to daydreaming, okay, idealizing, and not really seeing the situation for what it really is, okay, which that leads to a lot of heartbreak, okay. And we also can't put all our attention on the present, okay, because yeah, there is a lot of conflict, yeah, there is a lot of drama, yeah, there is a lot of competition, but maybe in the future, like you said, maybe in the future it'll even itself out. Okay, so it's like you have to take a balanced approach here, Sagittarius, okay? And, you know, it looks like that's what you're trying to do, okay, with the Two of Pentacles, okay? Because you're not trying to look too far into the future or get your hopes up too high, okay? And you're also not trying to just walk away because things are a little rocky right now, okay? Because you don't want to miss out on this opportunity or this person or this job and its benefits, okay? And I get it, you know. And I would ask you, is it worth the fire? But yes, you already gave me your answer. To you, it is worth it. This job is worth it. This person, it is worth it, okay? So, you know, with this card right here, it's like you're looking to the other side like, if I have to walk away, I will. I don't want to because my fire, my passion, my desire is over here. But if I have to walk away, if I have to, you know, I will. But before I do that, I want to make sure. Y'all know that song, I forgot who it's by, but want to make sure I'm right before I let go. It's like y'all are in the process of doing that, you know. Because it's like you want to do the right thing here. It's like, should I stay, continue to fight for this because it could turn out better? Or should I just cut my losses because this is causing me a lot of internal conflict, okay? Where them cards at? This is causing me a lot of internal conflict, okay? Lots of internal conflict, okay? So, it's like half of you feels like the internal conflict is kind of worth it, but another half of you is just like, if this job or if this person is really meant for me, would it really be causing me this much stress? Okay? Would I really have to fight this hard for something or somebody that's meant for me? You know? And, you know, I would just say though to my Sagittariuses, if you're single and this person has a lot of competition around them, or if you're in a relationship and, okay, the Two of Cups, this person's like non-committal, things of that nature. If you're married to somebody like this, I said it to all the zodiac signs. If your person is confused about you, that's not a really nice place to be in. Like, you shouldn't. Nobody wants to feel or be with somebody who they kind of feel confused, or if they're sizing you up with another person. Like, that's not a nice place you want to be in, Sagittarius. Okay, and yeah, y'all deserve to be with somebody who knows for sure that that's what they want, okay? That's what I was telling y'all in y'all's other videos, that whoever you're dealing with, make sure that they know that they want you, okay? There should be no competition, okay? If this person is confused between you and another person, out of respect for yourself, I would just say, you know, even if it's removing yourself temporarily until this person can make their mind up, okay? Because nobody wants to be in a crossfire to where you have to choose between another person and that, okay? I wouldn't want to deal with somebody like that. If you don't know right off the most that you want me, I'm just not your person, okay? If you have to size me up with somebody else, okay, no, I'm just not for you. If I was for you, you wouldn't be confused, you know? And if you were for me, I wouldn't be confused, okay? So, you know, that's one message that I will put out in this reading, okay? And, yeah. But I see that, you know, if you were to walk away, it's almost as if you walking away would, it's almost as if Sagittarius, you walking away will cause you just as much distress as staying here would, okay? So in your mind, it's just like, why not stay? If I walk away, it's going to hurt too. You know, so it's like, what type of way do you want to hurt? Okay, I like y'all's last reading. Pick your struggle. Which way do you want this discomfort to come, Sagittarius? You want to stay uncomfortable? Do you want to stay uncomfortable on this job or in this relationship or marriage, trying to make it work? Or do you want to be uncomfortable walking away and missing out on what it is that you deem as valuable? Okay. Because either way it goes, Sagittarius, it's like you cannot shake this discomfort, okay? I would like to sit here and tell y'all that you can bring peace to this situation, which in a way you actually could, Sagittarius, because with the Queen of Swords in reverse, that speaks of y'all not really expressing yourselves, okay? So, I don't know, Sagittarius, you may actually need to sit down with your person or with your boss and let them know, like, how you feel about everything, okay? Because conversation rule the nation. You never know. If this person genuinely knows how you feel, if your boss genuinely knows how you feel, that may actually change the dynamic here a little bit, okay? And, yeah, because, like, something I've learned is, well, I don't know about anybody else. I can only speak for myself. But if I'm at odds with somebody and I don't know how they really feel, like if they're not really expressing themselves, that tends to make the argument worse or make the bad times worse. But if this person was to actually sit down and explain to me how they feel, that would allow me to put myself in their shoes. And that would actually, with me being a Libra, that would actually make that situation better. Okay, but everybody's not like that. But in case you are dealing with somebody like that, you may just have to express yourself, Sagittarius. Okay, you may just have to express yourself. Okay, of course, in a very diplomatic way, okay? Because with all this fire, and y'all know y'all are fire signs, okay? So I would just really say it's not what you say, it's how you say it, Sagittarius, okay? Because I would hate for you to make the situation worse, okay? Which is probably why you're not saying anything, because you know if you were to truly express how you feel, okay, there will be a problem. So it's almost as if you feel like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, you know? It's like it's a lot that you're having to deal with to keep this job or this person, and because you're putting up with so much, it's like you want to say something, but you're just like, well, if I say something, it might mess it up anyway, you know, and if I don't say anything, I'm going to keep feeling like this, okay, and I'm tired of feeling like this. So it's like, should I say something? Should I move forward? Should I just let it go? Should I just put up with it? Maybe it'll pay off in the end. This is Sagittarius. Y'all are kind of all over the place right now, okay, about this situation or about this person or this job. You just have so many questions, okay? So I'm going to look at the likely outcome, okay? What is the likely outcome? This is not a prediction, okay? I do this just for fun, okay? What's the likely outcome of this situation for Sagittarius? Y'all, if that Four of Wands come out, y'all got some celebrating to do, okay? What's the likely outcome of this situation for Sagittarius? So one thing I will say, Sagittarius, with this Three of Wands right here, you may actually need, like, not a vacation, but time away from the situation so that you can get a clear understanding of how you feel and what move you should take. With this Three of Wands right here, as an advice card before I go into your likely outcome, I will say, like I mentioned in the beginning, if you need time away, okay, so you can think clearly. With the High Priestess card, that speaks to listening to your intuition. But it's kind of hard to listen to your intuition, Sagittarius, when you're in the midst of the storm, okay? It's kind of like you have to get somewhere quiet to where you can actually hear spirit, to where you can actually be guided about what you need to do in this situation. Because I see that y'all are very confused as to what you should do. Y'all been confused about this for like 3 or 4 months, okay? And it's hard to come up with a thorough conclusion when you are dealing with this type of stress. And where's that other card? It's hard to think straight when you're in this type of energy, okay? So with this Three of Wands, as an advice card, I would really say to take some time for yourselves, okay? Take time away from this situation. If you have to do like a vacation from your job, take like vacation days so you can think on it. Or if you need to go to like a hotel, if you live with this person, you just need time away, I would really advise for you guys to really get alone. Get to a quiet place, be in nature, and just woosah, okay? So that you can clear your mind, because right now, Sagittarius, this is what y'all's mind looks like, okay? Right now, y'all are probably on 10, holding in like a lot of anger, a lot of stress, a lot of conflict, replaying in y'all's mind what was said or what's going on, okay? But if you get away from the noise, You will allow yourself to sit in your own energy so that you can actually get a feel for how you truly feel about this situation and ask for guidance in that time so that whatever comes to you, that will be your answer from spirit as to what you should do in this situation. Okay, and just follow your intuition. Okay, you may already know what to do, but because you're in the midst of the argument, because you're in the midst of the storm and the fire, you may not be able to hear yourself as clearly as you should. Okay, so time away is very important. Okay, that's what I was saying in the beginning of y'all's video. Alright, so what's the likely Alright, so what's the likely outcome of this situation for Sagittarius? Alright, what's the likely outcome of this situation for Sagittarius? Okay, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, I'm going to pull another card to clarify that. Well, with this Knight of Wands in reverse, you know, still that stagnant energy of wanting to know what it is that you should do. Okay, I'm going to see if we can get another outcome card. I get another card to clarify the Knight of Okay, so the card that actually came out before these went all over the place was the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so with the Three of Pentacles, that actually speaks of working together. Okay, so I see that there is a possibility that y'all can actually work this out. Okay, if you were to talk to your boss or talk to this person, like I was telling you, that would help you to see their point of view, and that would allow them to see your point of view. Okay, and with this Knight of Wands, you know, it just basically speaks to, like, leading up to now, you may not have been fully expressing yourself, Sagittarius. Okay, you may not have been voicing how you truly feel about this or really expressing. Okay, but if you do express yourself, there may be a meeting of the minds. Okay, to where, and we also have the King of Swords in reverse right here. Okay, so you haven't really been expressing yourself, okay, and how you truly feel. But if you do express yourself, okay, that will allow you to make sense of this situation. But of course, make sure you still spend some time to yourself to make sense of how you feel and to calm yourself down. Okay, get to a calm place and a calm state of mind to where you can actually speak to this person, okay, about how you feel. Okay, and with the Three of Pentacles, it looks like something could actually be worked out here. Okay, and before I close this video out, Sagittarius, I want to point out something I actually noticed before I actually, like, after I ended y'all's video. Okay, this King of Swords right here is in reverse. Okay, and earlier I came across the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, so the person, if you're with them or you're married to them or you have your eyes, that could actually be a soulmate. Okay, if you're into that type of stuff. But it looks like the only issue is that y'all both, with the King and Queen of Swords in reverse, it's like y'all both are not communicating. Y'all both are holding back how y'all truly feel, and that may be what's causing so much conflict. Okay, because it's like neither of you truly knows how the other person feels, and you know, y'all both may just be assuming how the other person feels. Okay, so there could be a lot of passive aggressive energies where one person doesn't know how the next person feels, the other one doesn't know, so it's like you assume. And with the Three of Wands, y'all actually could be at a distance right now or out of communication because of the conflict and arguing. Okay, simply because neither of you truly knows how the other person feels. Okay, so that is something that I literally, it clicked in my mind after y'all's video stopped. Okay, so yeah, if you're wondering if this person is meant for you with the Queen and King of Swords in reverse, I would say yes. Okay, but right now y'all both are not really fully in y'all's element of fully expressing yourselves how you need to express yourselves. Okay, so that could be what the holdup is in a relationship or marriage. Okay, the lack of communication. Okay, neither person truly knows how the other person feels. Okay, So, yeah, that's what I saw. Okay, I don't see anything else. So yeah, that's what else I got off this reading, Sagittarius. But now I'll let you guys go. I hope that this reading gave you a lot of insight on your situation and at least gave you an idea of what it is that you can do to make this get back on track. Okay, but I would just say most importantly, don't forget to take time out for yourself. If you have to distance yourself for a minute just to think to yourself, okay, I would most definitely recommend that, okay, for you and your partner. So when y'all come back together, y'all are coming from a clear headspace and y'all both can talk to each other to get on the same page and to actually work together to make this come alive, okay? So yeah, I'll let you guys go. Once again, Sagittarius, thanks so much for watching. Until next time,